Why some people never let their homes get messy. Imagine this. You come home after a long day. Your feet hurt, your mind is exhausted. All you want is to relax. You open the door and step inside. There are dishes in the sink, clothes on the chair, papers scattered across the table, a half-empty coffee mug sitting where it has been for 3 days. Nothing is terrible, but somehow, the moment you walk in, you feel heavier. Now imagine a different scenario. You open the door. The counters are clear, the bed is made, everything is where it belongs. The room smells fresh. Suddenly, the same day feels easier. The stress doesn't disappear, but it doesn't follow you inside. Why does this happen? Why can the condition of a room affect the condition of our mind? And why are some people able to keep their homes clean all the time without seeming to struggle? The answer has less to do with cleaning and more to do with psychology. Most people think clean homes belong to people with extraordinary discipline, but if you spend enough time around organized people, you notice something interesting. They are not cleaning constantly. They are not spending every weekend scrubbing floors. In fact, many of them don't even enjoy cleaning. What they have mastered is something much more powerful. They understand the hidden cost of disorder. Let's talk about that cost. Imagine carrying 10 small weights in your backpack. Each weight is light. You barely notice 1 or 2, but as more are added, the backpack becomes heavier and heavier. Clutter works the same way. One dirty plate isn't a problem. One shirt on the floor isn't a problem. One unopened package isn't a problem. But when hundreds of small, unfinished tasks begin to accumulate, your brain starts carrying their weight. Every object silently asks for attention. Put me away, wash me, organize me, deal with me later. Individually, these signals are tiny. Together, they become exhausting. Many people believe they're tired because of work. Sometimes they're tired because their environment never allows their mind to fully rest. This is why walking into a clean room often feels surprisingly peaceful. The room isn't giving you energy, it's simply stopping the drain. But there's another reason clean homes matter, and it has to do with control. Think about how much of life is outside your control. You can't control traffic, you can't control the economy, you can't control what people think about you, you can't control unexpected problems. Life is unpredictable, yet there is one place where your actions create immediate results. Your environment. When you make your bed, the result is visible. When you clean your desk, the result is visible. When you wash the dishes, the result is visible. Your brain loves this, because every completed action sends a simple message. I can make things better. That message is incredibly powerful, especially during stressful periods. In fact, have you ever noticed that when life feels overwhelming, people often start cleaning? They organize drawers, rearrange furniture, vacuum rooms. Not because cleaning solves their problems, but because creating order in one area makes chaos feel less overwhelming everywhere else. It's a psychological reset button. And here's something even more interesting. People who keep clean homes usually don't identify as people who clean. They identify as people who take care of their space. That sounds like a small difference, but it changes everything. Imagine 2 people looking at the same dirty kitchen. The first person thinks, I should clean this. The second person thinks, I don't leave my kitchen like this. The action is the same, but the identity behind it is completely different. The first person is forcing a behavior. The second person is expressing who they believe they are. And human beings naturally act in ways that match their identity. That's why lasting change rarely begins with motivation. It begins with self-image. If you see yourself as a messy person, every mess feels normal. If you see yourself as someone who respects their environment, cleaning becomes natural. This is why tiny actions matter so much. Making your bed takes less than 2 minutes, but the act itself isn't important. What matters is the vote you're casting. You're telling yourself, I am someone who follows through. Each small action strengthens that belief. Over time, those beliefs become habits, and habits become lifestyle.